Welcome back to Drift Delvers. It is episode 30. We're 3 decades in. I mean, not decades, I guess, but
We've been doing this show for 30 years. It's a once yearly episode release.
Yep. The show's knees are about to go bad. They're already gone
I've been
bad.
recording this show since I was 5 years old.
Since I was 8 years old. Damn.
So we have something special for you. If you remember last week, Heath mentioned that he had a story about poop yogurt.
I don't think that was exactly it, but
No, but that's how I'm going to frame
Happy
it.
poop.
Are we going doo-doo delving here?
Yeah, we're going doo-doo ice cream, poop yogurt, shit sorbet. Like all of it.
Yeah, doo-doo delving.
so there's no actual poop involved in this. But I did.
Sorry,
Just
Mars.
shut your poop holes. No, I've found it funny. So, like, every year, the school I work at, they have like a different theme that is like really just dictates the decorations that all the teachers use for their boards and frou-frou shit that they put up in the hallways that I'm not really that into. And so this one was like, it all had to do with candy. It was like sweet was the theme, right? And so the teachers in 4th grade that are right next to, like, across the hall from me, like, you come out of my door and you see their big board. So they were doing this like different candy bar kind of theme that they were going for. And so their big like bulletin border has all these different like Reese's wrappers and Snickers wrappers and all that. And the way they were like, we're really going to tie the room together is that they decided they wanted to make what I initially thought was a poop emoji, but it's supposed to be like melted chocolate that's like a little, cartoon figure. And so all year, it's been there since the beginning of the school year, and it's still there. And every single time, I have to line my kids up for the bathroom next to it. And every single day, 4 times a day, kids look at it, and one of them inevitably is like, that looks like poop. And I'm like, yes, I know. It's not a choice I would have made, but it's there, and we have to deal with it.
And it's next to the bathroom on top of that.
And it's right next to the bathroom.
Yeah,
So it's like a melted chocolate
I'm like,
poop.
You
man.
guys are either such sweethearts that you're oblivious to this, and now they can't be because I've called them out on it. I rib them about it constantly. But at first, they were either such sweethearts, they were like, yeah, this is a good idea. Or they were like, they're low-key funnier people than I think they are. And they're like, no, this is kind of great.
First one.
I think it's that they're sweethearts and they didn't realize it was going to be taken for poop.
Exactly.
But they work with people like me who, as soon as I saw it, I was like, that looks like a doo-doo.
Well, they also work with children
who take doo-doos right next to the doo-doo sign.
Yeah, right.
So what does this thing look like? Is it
looks
like the
like a poop
typical
emoji.
doo-doo emoji? Yeah.
I mean,
poop
it just
emoji?
they're supposed to be melted chocolate, but it's just a shit, like, poop emoji shaped blob of melted chocolate with a bunch of candy bar wrappers around the border and
I
like
was picturing
eyes on
arms and legs and like a character or something,
No,
but it's just
it's
a poop
just got
emoji.
some eyes and stuff, but like, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand the logic. Like, why did you say, yeah, this is the plan here? Because every other pod in this, like, because all the teachers are divided into pods. It's 4 teachers that work together. They're split into sets of 2s that are like partners that swap their students, right?
Yeah. Unnecessary details. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, it's not that every teacher has a board. Every pod has a board, right?
Sure.
And so all of the other pods in the school found a way to not make it look like poop and like to stick to the sweet things, the candy type theme. And they were like, no, full chocolate, full poop, full melted chocolate unnecessarily,
Right. It's like, now you've made the chocolate worse.
Yeah.
You have.
But they will be the one that is remembered, like going to the bathroom and looking at the poop, the little melted poop guy that's supposed to be melted chocolate. That's going to be like a core memory for these like children.
Dude,
I remember going to the bathroom and walking past this like little melted poop guy.
Yeah.
One of those kids is going to tell that story on their podcast in 30 years.
We're gonna hire him to bring it full circle for our because we've already discussed that we're gonna have another generation carry STF forward. Okay, so speaking of poop,
what a transition.
In Monster Hunter, are there Did they add poop? Yeah, did they add poop as a feature?
They actually, poop has always been a feature. Dung for dung pods has how you scare away if you have too many monsters attacking you at once. To get rid of them, you throw dung pods. However, they definitely upped their poop game because now it used to be these uniform. They were kind of like cow patties, right? Mm-hmm. And they looked the same everywhere you went. And now they're like these giant sets of dung, like droppings that are, but like each dropping is like enormous. It's like a car tire, you know.
Well, see, now they have normal dung pods that you can still pick up, and you can also pick up these large dung pods that fire something of an AOE.
Yeah, you can stick them all up.
You can break up a pack and with one shot. You know, if you got a pack of monsters,
like a shotgun blast of shit.
It's a shot. It really is like
tight.
So it's interesting that you would ask that specific question because they did in fact increase their poop game.
It's episode 30.
It's the dirty 30.
It's the dirty 30.
That's right. This is all perfect. I'm so proud of all of this. John made a point in the chat. There's also a monster called Kongalala where poop really is a feature. Like, it's literally a orangutan type monster that farts clouds and throws poop grenades. That's literally how its combat works.
I didn't say it because I was hoping to sell the game, and I don't feel like that actually sells the game.
They had 1 million players concurrently. I think they've sold the game.
They sold 8 million copies in 3 days. I don't think they're okay.
And aside from Monster Hunter, John, I really, really need you to stop putting your best work in the fucking sidebar.
Man, that is not the best work. That is not the best work.
You're not the best judge of your best work, sir.
Yeah, there's that first.
It's literally a shitty joke.
No, yep, it is. 2, we've been talking to you about this for a long time. And the sidebar is for maintenance chat, not for engaging witty banter, which is what this show is supposed to be.
No, that's not witty banter. That's shitty banter.
That's on witty topic right there.
It was on topic to what we were talking about. I literally asked what the poop deal is in the new Monster Hunter. You had a great answer, and you let Heath take it out from under you because you put it in the damn sidebar.
Yep. And I'll do it every time.
That's fine.
I will snipe your joke.
My shit to you.
If you're too highbrow to get on our level and be funny, I will steal it every time.
That's right. You got to be
that's
upfront.
That's fine. I was not proud of that joke.
John, listeners, call in. Tell us what you think about John's sidebar chat.
Yeah, call Adam's personal phone to complain about John not making enough poop jokes.
Yeah, 555-5555.
Those are rookie numbers.
1-800-555-SHIT.
You got to poop them up.
That's right. That's right.
They really did have a beautifully rendered cutscene
of the Dukemon.
Of the Dukemon. Just letting out a huge cloud. I mean, they paid animators good money.
I saw that video. All the anime girls in the video were just smelling that shit.
Man, Dustin does that far too well.
Give me an ooh, dog.
I can embody an anime girl getting a plume of shit in her face, and just like, oh yeah. Ooh?
It's just like, you got the pitch and the inflection perfect. Yeah.
Ooh? That one.
It's like sometimes Grace and I are playing Zelda and those noises make us uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Because it'll just be some random townsperson and you're just trying to buy some carrots or something. They're like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And the giant fairies, I am convinced are sexually molesting Link.
Obviously.
Whenever they fix the armor, they're like, whoa! And they take him into a little pod, and he comes out red-faced and traumatized, but he's got better armor,
I don't have enough coins.
It's weird.
The dark underbelly of Zelda.
I know, it's just there's just some times where it's the dialogue mixed with the sounds. It's just that feels a little uncomfortable,
Link's I don't have a way to pay for this plumbing job. How can I work this out?
Help me, Step Fairy.
I think the problem is that Link never says anything. So all this dialogue gets thrown at him, and it's just you have to interpret what he's feeling, and that's what makes it awkward.
And you decided that Link is very uncomfortable with these fairies'
it
advances.
feels like he is. I'm looking at his face. I can see it.
No,
Link's seen some shit.
He's on a mission to rescue Zelda. He'll do what it takes.
Yeah.
He does. I'll tell you, he does.
Yeah, okay.
Including getting snoo from the giant fairies. You know what I mean?
He's just sitting there. It's for my baby. It's for my baby.
Just remember, this is
these awful fringe
benefits.
benefits.
So fucked up, dude.
So it is.
No, it's wrong, man. Those fairies need to be stopped, dude. Okay.
Dude, there's four
Their asses
sisters,
in
and they
jail.
just are sitting here harassing my boy Link, bro. Just like
They know
it's
what they're
fucked up.
doing, dude.
Dude,
It's a
Link
racket,
knows
man.
what
It's a
they're
ring.
doing. Like, I'm telling you, he comes out of those ponds like wide-eyed and red-faced. Like, what just happened to me? You know what I mean? It's weird,
dude.
It's fucking weird.
It's probably intentional. It's probably the dad's
Yeah.
being cheeky as fuck, dude. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
This is a children's game, guys. What are you doing?
It's a rough and tumble world out there for Link.
Yeah,
Link,
it is. All right.
He's got to do a lot of shit.
Speaking of rough and tumble world, you guys are in a world of danger. How about that?
Oh, that was a good one. That was
okay. You guys just handled some observer drones that were sent to stop your progress of deactivating Korra and her controls over the final horizon. You're mere steps from the steps, but the Dame Judi Dench herself and 2 Voldemorts have arrived to...
2?
There's 2 Voldemorts, or Void Cultists, if you want to say it correctly.
Well, Voldemort couldn't kill a baby, so I'm not that worried about it.
He
But
couldn't.
you should be worried about the Dame Judi Dench, because she's a badass.
If I went to Hogwarts, I would use physical violence.
Exactly.
And Sister Baraga kind of gave the most pointless, like, chastising of a person ever. Nobody cares what you're talking about, Sister Baraga. It doesn't matter that what you think about Sayun. Sayun don't give a fuck, and he's going to show you just how much of a fuck he doesn't give, because we're going to roll initiative and fight Dame Judi Dench.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's danger time.
Danger time. All right, I'm going to impart a -2 penalty on all your rolls because it's of your enamoredness of Judi Dench. And
I regret
it's gonna
nothing.
Be hard for you
We
to,
argued about this all between the break. The Dame Judi Dench is one of the finest actresses in history, especially for her Shakespeare work, not just for Skyfall.
But Skyfall is the pinnacle of her
It's
work.
fucking not, though.
It is.
It's so easy, y'all.
I love Skyfall. I truly do. But
we've been friends for a long time, and it is so easy to just push a button instantly. Instant button push. Get everybody fired up. Myself included.
Name one thing she's in besides Skyfall. You can't do it.
Macbeth.
That's all.
With Sir Ian McKellen, which is maybe the greatest fucking film Shakespeare ever.
Casino Royale.
Casino Royale, dude.
The time limit was up.
Easy
It
mode.
was supposed to be instant.
Damn.
The importance of being earnest. Antony
she's
and
a great.
Cleopatra.
Fair enough.
You're trying, Heath. I hear you, but it's not getting through.
If that's what victory has to taste like, I will relish it.
What I need you to do, both you and John, is go ahead and roll that initiative like I asked.
All right,
How
I
about
will
that?
roll it with no negative modifiers. And roll a 2. I'm going up. I rolled a natural 1 last session. I'm up to a 2 this time.
Ooh, look, we got Subana at the top of the round.
With a
this time.
19.
Sayun, you must have rolled bad. You're down there towards the bottom.
Yeah, I got an 8.
Yeah, normally you're up at the top,
Well,
But when you roll an 8,
yeah, it wasn't even
Might as
an 8.
well be eating
It
poop
was
ice
way
cream,
less than that.
all right,
That
Subana,
was a
what you
5.
got?
All right, so we're going to keep this easy with a distracting future. She's going to project brief glimpses of the future into the minds of others, and she's going to spend a resolve point. So to extend the duration of the effect, what it's going to do is it's going to give a +2 circumstance bonus to the next attack roll if it occurs before my next turn. So I want to target the detached void cultists over to the left.
Yeah, so to set up the environment here for our listeners, our squad is a square of 4 with the casters in the back and the 2 melees in the front. They're right in front of the stairs that go down to the computer core. But on either side, towards the back of the stairs on the railings, you have the cultists, and you got Dame Judi Dench kind of hiding in the back left or west. So,
am I supposed to be able to see anybody? I can't see anybody.
At
least none of the enemies.
You're just too short. You're just right behind.
Well, yeah, you're just
staring at Raya's
behind Raya.
Well, I got dancing lights.
Right. So what does that give you as far as vision? It's like 15 feet or 25 feet.
Well, I can organize them, I guess, however I want to.
I know, but make it easy on Ramos so we can do it.
I was just going to be like an emanation from my body, like they're kind of following where I'm walking. Yeah.
So like how?
I guess for now they're just around me, within a 10-foot radius. Let's see. Yeah, I mean they're just emitting bright light.
So I'll give you 25 feet, right? Because then they're a little far from you, so you can get enough vision. How's that?
That sounds good.
Okay. There we go. Now we're
perfect. Perfect. The lights are up, and they are pink.
All right.
They are purple. They are blue.
Any move action from Subana?
No, but I am going to go ahead and throw. That's going to be a will saving throw on the detached void cultist.
Oh, okay. I see. I got to do something. You didn't say that. Here we go. That is a 16.
All right. Okay. So that passes.
Awesome.
Yep. That's my turn.
Okay. It is the enigmatic void cultist's turn. All right. Let's see. I put a little dancing lights effect on there.
That looks pretty rad.
We're in the fucking disco now.
Yeah, we're in a disco here with the Dame Judi Dench.
That's dancing lights.
We're in an aquarium.
Here's the thing. I think
that's some
Gilderon would have those kinds of prismatic dancing
Definitely,
lights.
yeah. It's like pink and blue and purple lights just like shifting and moving around you.
You can tell by the way my dancing lights, I'm a whistle pop.
That's right, man. Oh, inspiration.
I give one.
It's grammatically incorrect, but the spirit is there. So
does funky music need to be grammatically correct?
No,
it's just funky, and it said,
"Let me get a D6."
It in fact does not. You're correct. Yeah.
Let's get a D6 from you.
Like, my friend George Clinton would disagree.
I'm not trying to say that.
All right, so this is going to be a general. So you have your D. Well, let's do a D20. Okay.
15.
All right. This
is it.
There's
Alex?
A lot of Alex. Yeah, there's a lot of Alex G's.
If you're getting fatigued, if you want to send me these, I'll take some of the burden if you need me to.
No, it's fine. It's just it's always the whole thing with Alex.
That's why I offer.
It's an entire bit.
I love it.
All right, here we go. Okay, let's get this inspo figured out. I'm sorry, this inspo cannot be completed as dialed. Please hang up and resubmit your inspo again. What the fuck? Okay. Hey, it looks like you're trying to submit an inspo. Do you want some help with that? Who the fuck? Clippy? No, I'm fine. Just let me submit my shit. Please read and accept terms of agreement before submitting an inspo. Jesus Christ, Adam, this was not this difficult back in the day. Before you sold out? Click here if you're not a robot. I miss the days when this was about the music now, but now it's all about the BPs. It's like people only do things if they're paid, and that's just sad. I'm sorry, your inspo time has run out. Please put another quarter in the inspo booth for 10 more minutes. Fuck this. I'm just going to send a pigeon like I always do.
That's one of my favorite Alex G's ever.
Pretty good.
Listen,
that was pretty good.
I liked that one. I thought it was pretty good.
I liked it too. That was good.
Fucking corporate ass sellout.
I love how I get targeted as the only sellout, even though we're a whole group endeavor. But sure, okay.
As if we have been pushing for Nissan for years.
Yeah, like I have never once been the leader of trying to get a sponsor.
I want to get Nissan bad still.
Dude, I've heard Nissan's not in good shape financially. Now might be the time.
Yeah, we
to siphon off their resources. I'm sure they're willing to take a chance on an unknown American podcast.
Okay, here we go. The first Void Cultist is going to attune to the Photon mode, is going to move up to Araya, and is going to strike with their solar weapon.
I would prefer that you didn't.
Okay, well, I'm going to. And I'm going to roll a natural one.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Well, then that'll be fine. I'll allow it.
Fucking hate it. All right. It's churlish, Sister Baraga's turn.
Insubordinate and churlish.
How great. How perfect. All right. We are going to... Oh, I have to stop and pause. Heath?
Yes?
Raya is burning.
Oh, yeah.
So before this round starts, I need you to roll. Well, you're going to take damage first. So you will take... Oh, you have 5 fire resistance?
Fire resistance.
All right, fuck it. We don't even have to worry about it.
I cannot burn.
Right, don't give a fuck.
You cannot. It's like, doesn't even matter.
Dope.
You put it out of sheer will.
I've negated so much fire damage already.
Yeah, it's insane. Okay, so what Sister Baraga, better known as the Dame Judi Dench, is going to do is going to magic missile the fuck out of Sayun as a full action.
Okay.
Fuck.
So that's just some free fucking damage.
Can't even bodyguard that one.
Can't even do nothing
damage.
about
even
it,
if
dude.
I could.
All right, here we go. Let's get some chunky damage.
And that's cheater damage too. My little orbs won't even do anything.
Yeah, well, I believe it's force damage.
Force
that's
damage.
The thing.
Yep.
Yeah, force damage. So that is 10 points of force damage, just straight through to the dome.
Ouch.
Okay, total, right?
Total.
Okay.
The dome is a large target for this character.
It is. I mean, it's pretty easy to hit. Like, one on the top, one in the middle, and one on the bottom, and still hadn't got to his eyes. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn.
I'm going to go
Sniper's
ahead and take an entry point for that. You know?
Yeah, you will. Well, yes, you will. Just quick clarification why I stuttered there is because
it's different attacks.
It's 3 different damages, but it is all considered the same damage because it's coming from one spell.
One source. One source of attack, right?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Gilderon, you are up.
That's me.
Mario?
I'm magically delicious. All right, here we go.
Somebody's going to eat you one of these days if you keep saying that.
I dare them to eat me. They will find me quite delicious.
I won't survive the attempt.
Yeah, I won't. I'm a little lad. But as this enigmatic void cultist appears and rushes towards Raya, Gilderon, which he's right behind Raya at the moment, just came out of the bridge. He's gonna kind of sprint to his right a little bit and get into the corner of this room, while at the same time providing harrying fire to Raya against the enigmatic void cultist, which is right up next to Raya. So as I'm running towards the corner, I'm firing towards the enigmatic void cultist, providing harrying fire. So I'm going to do that right now. See if I get a 15. That is a 13, actually. So that does not provide harrying fire. So that is my turn.
Appreciate the attempt. Last episode, you accidentally said harrowing fire, and I didn't call you on it. But because it got me thinking, I was like, that would be a really cool effect. Like, randomized based on different card traits.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Don't get any
That'd be pretty cool.
Sayun, you're up.
Too late.
Okay. Sayun is, I think, gonna shrug off that magic missile, shake his head, and say, "Did not have to be this way." As he moves forward around the stairs towards the detached void cultist.
Yes.
Well, now you done it.
Deliver a reluctant entropic strike.
Reluctant?
Yeah, I mean, I think he just hates this whole situation.
He hates that he's having to destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with it.
12 against EAC.
No, sir.
I think so.
That was a reluctant strike. That was.
Yeah. All right. Adjust my attitude for next round. So my
get it
dice
together. Get ready.
Reflect
get ready
the
for
narrative
destruction. Yeah, get ready for destruction.
Center yourself.
This detached void cultist has no such feelings of regret or insecurity, and is going to, of course, attune to photon mode, and then is going to strike with the solar weapon. Here we go. God, natural 1 again.
Nice.
Oh wow,
That's
dude.
right.
These are supposed to be the better Solarians.
What's
These are
going
the worst
on?
ones.
No, I mean this is a perfect
Fucking
example
Foundry.
that these guys are taking the wrong path. You know.
It's as if like their photon powers aren't working because they are too much on the balance of the black hole. It's just like
That's right. They're not balanced. You know. The cycle. They're
classic,
unbalanced in the cycle.
Karma when you think it's dharma kind of thing.
Right.
You
All right,
merely
Raya.
adopted darkness.
Okay, now look, I want to pitch something here.
I sacrificed my leader to it.
I want to pitch
mentor.
something here, Adam.
Oh boy.
I know you're going to say no, or at least I feel that you will. But I got to try. So we had the combat with the drones, right? And we immediately turned around, walked out, and boom, another combat. Like, how much time was between that? We didn't loot bodies. We didn't check stuff. We just walked out.
Right.
Can I keep my mutation points from the last fight? Because we, literally 2 seconds later came out, and it's another fight. I know by the rules I'm not supposed to because it ends a combat, but it just feels shitty to, I never stopped fighting. I just had to roll again for initiative and rolled the same thing. You know?
Well, tell you
had
what.
3 breaths.
I'll let you keep your adaptive strike.
Well, you can't take that away anyways. I spent the action on it.
I'm taking away your core ability.
How about this? Just because I've had enough beers to feel cool. How about you just give me 1 mutation point? You go down 1 mutation point.
Okay.
Right?
So I was at 2.
You have 1 less.
Yeah, so I will be at 2, right? Because I was at 2, I'd lose 1. This turn, I'd get 1 back. Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's a good compromise. Thank you.
It's too nice, but whatever.
It is, but you're pretty
I'm on
cool,
this apple cider, so I'm feeling.
And it's 1. Mutation points don't do that fucking much, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, they do, but it's fine.
Movement speed primarily.
Adam's feeling the joy of spring right now.
You're right. Hard pressed cider all up in my blood.
Specifically, this mutation point does the most. The second one gives you your critical effect.
Right.
Okay, but no, I do appreciate that. That's very cool. It just had to bring it up because it's so back to back. Okay.
I mean, they are back to back.
Right.
So.
I'm going to guarded step because I feel like there's kind of a little wall in between us, or a little
there's
guardrail.
Railing. Yeah, there's railing.
Okay, good deal. I'll guarded step over so that I am adjacent to Gil. So not only so I can protect him, but in the future, if he remains there and he takes some damage, I could use my biotic invigoration to do some healing to him as well as me.
Nice.
Since Satan split off the other way, we're having to kind of pincer attack this. And I will take an adaptive strike. Let me make sure I'm trying to do my sheet correctly. Yes, I'm at 2 base value on my evolution track, so that'll be correct.
And the biotic invigoration is stamina, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, so good.
It's pretty cool. Okay, cool. So we will adaptive strike on, and she still got, I just went, the generic is the hand morphing into a claw when I'm not feeling creative, because I'm going to run out of body parts soon.
She shifts into dragon titties and just starts beating the shit out of him with some dragon titties.
The horns I felt pretty good about because I hadn't done that one yet.
I don't know what y'all think, but I don't know what is going on in my brain when I think about
dragon titties.
Dragon titties attacking people. I don't know.
It's definitely a thought exercise.
Well, there's a lot of ways to interpret it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, no dragon titties involved.
Terabytes worth of this specific thing somewhere on the internet.
Just Google dragon titties to find your answer.
This is the opposite of calm your tits.
Never has this show missed Emily more. Anyways, I rolled a 14 on the die. Plus 6 is a dirty 20 to hit the uplifted Voldemort or whatever.
You mean the enigmatic void cultist?
Uplifted Vol and Voldemort, whatever he is. Yeah, so that's a hit. Mm-hmm. Good deal. So that's got it. That will be a total of 11 cold damage.
That's pretty good.
Jeez,
against
Louise.
the Voldemort thing.
You said 11?
11.
That's too much, dude.
I disagree.
You need to cool it down.
Cool your jets, yeah. I mean, I rolled pretty. It's a d6 plus 6. I rolled a 5 on the die. So.
Yeah, you got good damage. Is there a reason why it's giving you 2 plus 3s?
I mean, on my sheet it says, it's strength.
Okay.
It calculates, it says 1d6 plus 6 on my sheet, and then it separates the 6 into the 2.
Yeah, I just wanted to...
Yep.
Yeah, we're good. All right, that is the end of round 1, which puts us at the start of round 2. And Savannah, you're back in play.
All right, here goes, John. You better do something cool. Here goes. Go.
You better do something amazing. And don't type it in the sidebar. And also, make sure your mic's unmuted so we can hear what you're going to do.
Yeah. Make it super eloquent.
You got me. You got me there.
Eloquent the fuck out of this. Go.
Inspiration to myself. Thanks, Penn. I'm just going to keep going back to that one that you put in there.
All right, so I need you to roll another will saving throw. I'm going to try again.
I thought for sure
try again.
he was about to say, I need you to fuck off.
I mean, that's basically what he was saying. On the same cultist that you tried before?
Correct, yeah, the detached avoid cultist.
All right, here we go.
I am trying to give Sayun like a boost here.
Yeah, I see what you're trying to do, but when I'm rolling a 19 on the will, it's not happening.
Shit. Okay. She's still going to go ahead and move.
Okay.
Just 5 feet southwest, just kind of close to Sayun, but still like 5 feet between. Just see if she needs to go ahead and take a pot shot over at the Dame Judi Dench or not later on. Mm-hmm. Just kind of setting herself up. But that's all my turn is going to be.
Okay. Well, you tried, and that's all that matters, I mean, I
tried.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, it's the enigmatic Voldemort, and it's going to attack Raya, and also up that attunement. So here we go. Get ready for... do I want a full attack? Yeah, I'm going to full attack. Okay. I'm going to do it.
All solar weapons attack EAC?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
No. No, it's Vanguard to attack EAC.
Yeah.
I've rarely played either class.
Solar weapons attack KAC, but they deal...
They deal KAC damage.
They deal KAC damage, yeah.
Yep. All right, first one is a 19 against your KAC.
That will hit. I have an 18 KAC.
Okay, here comes the second one. Now we're cooking with gas. That's another 19.
Damn.
So here... Yeah, buddy.
You targeted the thing I wanted, and you still got me both times.
Okay, so first attack is 7. I believe this is slashing damage. Yep, slashing damage. And then 11 slashing damage after that. So 18 slashing damage total.
I just imagine Solarian weapons as, like, energy,
It is energy, but it's like hardened energy. It's not magical energy. Think of it more like hard light than like magical.
Okay. All right, and so total?
18. Big chunk there.
Yeah, I'm almost out of stamina.
Okay, but that is the whole turn there for the enigmatic void cultist. And now it's Sister Dame Judi Baraga Dench.
There's a lot going on there.
There's a lot happening. I'm really sorry about it.
Yeah.
But, Sayun, as she says, you will learn to respect the power of the void. And I need you to roll a will save.
That's rich as hell, by the way.
You don't know Sayun very well.
Will save, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you're going to want to pass this. This is pretty significant.
What is Like, what kind of damage is this?
This is, we don't know yet. We're just casting a spell here.
Well, before you hold on,
I got the dice tumbling, man. I mean, it's not. I haven't taken my hand. If you've got something you want to give, I'll take it.
I'm trying to see if I can boost. I'm trying to see if I can boost.
You got those paradoxes, right?
I've only got one inspiration. Only got one.
Let's see. Let's see.
All right, look.
I don't think I can.
You got to be more ready than that.
No, it's only reflex saving throws right now. Okay.
We're just gonna raw dog it, man. The will save. Here it is.
It's the best way.
It's a natural 20, man, dude. I'm not even kidding. Let's go.
Things are gonna get easier.
Nice.
All right, so
21.
You do feel it in your mind, like she puts in your mind this image of your mentor being pulled through the black hole and you being pulled with it.
Oh,
but she wasn't there, so she doesn't remember the details, and so there's just it's enough off from your memory that you resist a fear spell, bro.
Oh,
nice.
The language of this whole thing is just, I'm cracking up and missing Emily again so bad, because it's like, I'm raw dogging this D20. It's like, she tries to put it in your mind. It's like, with your natural 20, you perfectly execute the pull-out method.
Yeah. I have to fight myself.
Emily will never not be present on our shows, you know? She's made her impact. Okay.
Sex words.
All right.
Keeping that banner flying.
she's going to move because she doesn't like how close she is to Sayun. She's the one who's secretly afraid. All right. Gilderon, you're up.
Oh, hell. It's my turn already. Okay. So Gilderon is in the heat of the moment. And he will move 2 squares to be right adjacent to Raya, but basically where he started in the last round. He's going to move again to the left, and at the same time, parallel, he's going to be providing covering fire for. I guess covering fire is for anyone, right? So you can make a standard action to make a
choose the enemy, right?
Yeah, I choose the enemy. Make a ranged attack roll. If you hit, you deal no damage, but the selected ally gains a +2 circumstance bonus. So I select the ally. So I'm going to select Sayun, because he's got 2 guys. He's got the Dame Judi Dench up on him. So I'm going to provide covering fire for him. So I'm going to target the detached void cultist and roll and see if I get a 15. Give him a good plus to his AC. Let's see if I can do it. See if I can whistle pop this into existence.
I love this new thing. I love whistle popping as a verb.
Apparently I can't. The whistle pop
You're just over here whistle pissing it.
I'm whistle pissing instead of popping. I need to pop instead of piss. You just hit the
fucking railing instead.
So I rolled a 9 against EAC, so that is not...
That railing is confused.
You're too focused on the whistle and not enough on the pop, you know?
I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. We're at the wheel of the dice right now. I just got to believe enough. Put my intention into this random number generator here and make it come out.
You got it.
That's how that works.
That's how it works.
I think it's an excellent plan.
Our consciousness can definitely interact with the physical world, so that's what I'm going to do next time.
Quantum entanglement.
That's right, quantum.
All right, Sayun, what you got?
All right. Sayun will resist the extremely weebish urge to sheath his sword as he channels 2 entropic points into an entropic strike. I want to do it. You know what I mean? I want to do it, but I shouldn't. It's one of those things like you have to make the less cringy call on that.
Just do it. Go full cringe.
Nah, I'm not going to do it. But black tendrils of void energy will start radiating out of his sword as he channels both of my entropic points.
Charles Nightblood.
Yeah. black hair covers one side of his face.
All right.
That's some long bangs, dude.
All right, it's a 21. It's a 21 to hit.
That's it.
That's going to do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to add 2d. I think it's still a d3 at this point in time, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go. 14 acid
Wait.
Wait, I didn't add. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but I think you're wrong about that.
About the D3?
Yeah, I think it's just D4s forever if you're using entropic points to add. It's your entropic strike.
Oh, the entropic strike.
Yeah, but you're just adding damage with entropy points. So I think it's 2d4.
Okay, I mean, I'll re-roll it, but listen, if it's less than 14, I'll just take the 14, man. I mean,
oh, is that it? Okay. This isn't live and let flurf. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in control here, sir.
Plus 2d4.
2d4.
No, wait. So I would just roll 3d4. And that's an 11.
Oh, that sucks for you, dude. We'll go with 14. All right, let's split the difference. We go with 12.
12.
Okay.
12
damage.
acid damage.
12 damage, yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
That's still not a nothing, you know.
No, it's not insignificant.
Not a
I mean,
nothing.
It's fairly
and that's
low
your turn?
on the rolls. Yeah, that's my move action to pump, and then my standard action to strike.
Oh, you pumping, baby.
Dude, see, I'm messing up.
I mean, you said it, you know, like, what
know.
did you expect to happen? You know, all right. We are going to increase our attunement.
No.
And we are going, yeah.
I thought it might work, you know?
And we are going to attack Saiyan.
Okay.
One attack. Not a full attack. Ooh, finally, I think I get one on you. That's 26 against your
Yeah,
KC.
that hits, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I'll get it.
I'll do it.
All right,
Just
you're
barely.
going to take 10 points of damage.
Ooh, okay. All right, that gives me 2 stamina remaining
And then
for anybody
we're
keeping
gonna
score at home.
All
We're
right.
going to guarded step to the west of Sayun. Kind of closing in on that back line there. Raya, you're up.
Okay. I am going to start with my swift action to biotic invigoration because me and the whistle popper himself have both taken some stamina damage. Yes, I knew. And so, as a swift action, I will spend 1 mutation point. So I had went up to 3. I'm spending the third to go back to 2. I'll still have enough to keep my critical effect.
Right.
And so that will be now. He won't. The whistle popper, which I'm just going to start calling you that now, I guess.
Yeah.
Will gain on my turn. Right.
Next turn.
My next turn, you'll start
Correct,
gaining
yeah.
3 points because it's equal to my evolutionist level. But I will gain currently 4 total because I get 3, and then half of my mutation points rounded up. I'm down to 2, so it's only 1 extra. But I'll get.
I think we finally got it.
Yep.
The whistle
I've
popper.
been working on it.
Yeah, that's it.
The whistle popper
That's it.
graciously accepts what is given.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to wait a whole round.
You gotta wait.
Yeah.
You gotta
Oh,
wait.
shit.
You can pre-accept now. But I will gain 4.
Yep.
Yep. And then I can do my freaking turn. So I'll go up from 8 to 12 stamina. Ugh. And that's swift action, which means I cannot full attack. So I don't really have anything to do with the move action, so I'll just attack.
Let's go. Let's get it.
With the adaptive strike. And... Okay. What is my bonus? 6. Alright, 13. I didn't roll super good. Oh, wait. No, this fucking see-through die. That's a 15 on the die, not a... Okay. I'm sorry. It's a 21 total.
All right. That's a hit.
Okie doke. And that will be 10 cold damage.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay. Noted.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay,
I'm not a fan. Still standing though.
Okay.
But pretty bloody.
Just like claws across the arm and chest, just lashes out after kind of refocusing. Not that mechanic, because that's a different game, but like gains a little bit of stamina. You see the ice kind of frosting up again and just slashes out one time with the hand.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, top of round 3. Savannah, you are up.
All right, yeah. So I'm going to keep it easy with a Blessing of Youth on Sayun. Help bring up his stamina.
Appreciate it.
So that is going to be a D8 on my end.
Yep. His forehead wrinkles get just a little bit less wrinkled.
All right, so I'm going to restore 6 stamina points.
Okay.
And you get an extra 5 feet of movement speed.
Oh, nice.
For 1 round. So, yeah, just your aches dissipate and, like, you get a little bit more energy, stand a little bit more straight,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And that is going to be my turn.
Okay. It is the enigmatic void cultist's turn, and we're going to do some crazy shit.
Are you? Because I could really use not taking a shitload of damage right now.
Well, I hate that for you. I am going to... Ooh, do I want to do it? Okay, I am going to guarded step.
No. You can guarded step over that banister?
Yeah, I don't think I can.
It's like banister, yeah.
So I'm going to walk all the way around you and go ahead and take that attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Cool.
What are you talking about?
Somebody
Trying to get next to Gilderon? What you talking about?
I think
okay,
that's exactly what he's talking about.
That is a... Wait. 19 to hit.
Okay, that is a hit.
All right. I'm going to hit you too. Never mind.
You
I'm
have
a
a melee
melee.
weapon?
You don't have a melee weapon pulled out. Stop it.
The whistle popper is both.
12 cold damage.
It's with the butt of the rock.
My goodness. Almost got him.
Oh,
down
man.
to 1.
Damn.
I'm just going to tell you, down to 1.
Oh, no.
You really needed to get him.
I cannot do any more damage. That was max damage.
That was the max?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. And Finder, yes, I increased the difficulty of these because these are Baraga's bodyguards, so calm down. All right. I need all Subana, Gilderon, and Raya to roll reflex saves as supernovas out. Do I get you too, Sayun? Nope, it's 15 feet. All right.
All right.
So let's get some reflex saves from the back line.
Okay.
And this is just like a explosion, like a...
Yeah, like just all their Solarian energy explodes outwards. What'd you get? You guys got to speak up. Let's go.
I don't want to speak up. Is the thing. It's it's a
but
bad
our
roll.
listeners- our listeners can't deal with you.
I know,
just be silent.
like we have listeners and all that kind of stuff. We gotta say things.
And even if we didn't, you'd still have to tell me your
I would,
results.
and I will. I rolled a. Well, the total is a 10.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
What about Raya?
I have a 21.
Okay, that's pretty good. What about Subana?
Well,
You haven't even rolled it yet? Oh my
no,
god.
no, because I was looking something. I was
He's
looking at
seeing if
something.
he
Hold on.
can buff it.
Use one of my paradoxes, but it's good. The chances are too low. Yeah,
There
I'm
you
so
go.
glad I didn't. I'm so glad I didn't because I got a 25.
Okay, here's the good news. You guys all passed.
What?
Yeah.
Even the
that
10?
Yeah, they're weak, dude. That's why I had to buff them up just a little bit. Okay, here we go.
That's
So you're
after
gonna
the
take-
buff?
Well, I didn't buff the burst. I just buffed their ACs.
You
and
fool.
Hit points. I don't know why I'm telling you all this.
I don't
3
either.
points damage to the 3 of you.
3. Okay.
All right, 3 points. Gotcha.
I believe that is fire damage, so You're good, Ryan.
No damage.
I might need one of those blessings of youth.
I've got to be around 20.
Yeah, that's right. I'm
damage.
sticking next to Raya. Like she has the stamina buffing. Like Gilderon would know that standing next to Raya, there's this field of like evolutionary kind of like energy that like pulses out of her, like, and that would give like stamina and like energy and like to people standing around her. So
as a mystical and technological person, I think it would be pretty fascinating that simultaneously this person is pumping out stamina as a font and just absorbing all the fire.
Yeah, exactly. Like Gilderon's like can like kind of detect that and feel it just like exuding off of you. It's like he's not gonna move within your range because he's feeling a little tired right now, you know, as far as his stamina goes.
Sweet. It is Churlish Dench's turn, and she screams out, "Cora, help us! Where are you?" And fires a full round magic missile at Sayun.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's targeting you, big boy.
No, I mean I suspected she might.
Churlish Dench sounds like a fucking Squidbillies B character, you know.
Shitty damage. That's 7 points of force damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is enough for me to get an entropy point for that.
For what it's worth, you see no activity or response to her pleading to Cora.
To Cora.
Yeah.
I don't think Cora gives a shit.
Gilderon, you're up.
All right, Gilderon. He is up close and personal with this. This enigmatic void cultist that is very near to death. But that is not where his focus is. His focus is on the Dame Judi Dench, like doing some mysterious things in the background. So he is gonna try to focus on the Dame Judi Dench, pulling a spell gem from his pack, and bursts it with his hands and casts Daze Monster onto...
Here's the thing. That's going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh, you're right. Well, I've already said it, so I don't want to backtrack. So that's what's going to
learn that lesson.
That's how I'm going to learn. That's what I'm going to learn.
Because if I hit you, the spell is lost.
It is? All right. Yep. Well, that's what's going to happen.
Good news is that he is not attuned anymore, so there's not going to be extra damage.
That's what's going to happen then.
Miss.
And I miss.
All right. Well, get
with
fucked.
A 10.
So I'm going to...
Well, now he's not going to learn his lesson.
And that's right.
I know. God damn it.
I learned the lesson. I'm so smart, you know?
Yeah. You learn that it doesn't matter. I cast spells in melee range all the time.
That's going to bite you in the ass at the most inopportune time.
Yeah.
I crushed the gem holding all of this ancestral knowledge into my hand. It floods into my brain, and I'm going to cast Daze Monster onto the Dame Judi Dench. So that is it's a higher level daze. Let's see.
Like second level? Or third level?
It functions like a daze, but it can affect any living creature of any type.
Right. What
up to
level
CR5.
was the spell jam?
Second level.
Okay. Well, I know that I didn't pass. Don't even worry about hitting the DC, looking for it, because I know what I rolled. It does not pass since it was sub 10.
That's right, it won't.
So dazed then.
It is the Dame Judi Dench is the dazed dame.
Wow.
And so I'm taking her out of the fight a little bit.
You sure you're not a Shakespearean actor?
I could be. You never know.
Dazed.
In a past life.
As a quick reminder, dazed is unable to act normally, can take no actions, but have no penalty to your AC. Typically lasts 1 round.
Yep. That's right. So she is dazed. And since I didn't, strategically step, I'm going to do that right now. And just kind of take a little guarded step.
Well, here's the thing. The reaction has already been used, so you can move anywhere.
You are totally correct, and I appreciate you reminding me of this.
But if you move away from me, you will not get stamina healing on my
yeah.
turn.
Right, so I'm not going to move away from you, but I'm just going to move back into that corner that I was. Okay. And there we go. So there I am, 10 feet away from the enemy and right next to Raya. So to get that nice stamina boost. So that's Beautiful. My turn.
All right. That's a pretty good turn. Seiyun, you're up.
All right, Seiyun's going to try something that I've never tried before. I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to try. Every Vanguard gets an improved combat maneuver at level 1. I mean, that starts off. I've never even used the improved combat maneuver that I have, which is reposition. So, basically, you have to roll against KAC +8, right?
Okay.
Get a +4 bonus to this on top of my normal.
So effectively, KAC
+4.
+4. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, if successful, I can move an enemy. I can move an enemy up to 5 feet that's still within my reach, and within 5 feet of where they started.
Okay.
So let me try to do that. So let me see what my normal attack bonus is. Right. Okay. All right. Ooh, maybe. Okay. That is a 26.
Is that with the +4?
That's with my +4 again. That's against your KAC +8.
Well, that is a success.
Oh! Okay. All right. So, when this enemy tries to...
Congratulations on your first combat maneuver.
Thank you. It's a monumentous occasion. I don't think I've ever pulled a combat... No, I've pulled off bull rushes on...
Let's talk about the one you pulled off just now.
All right. Let's not talk about the old times.
I really meant Seiyun's first combat maneuver.
Seiyun's first combat.
We're in the present. We're on episode 30 of this show. This is the now. You know?
True. All right, so when this cultist tries to go past Seiyun, right? He reaches, stops it with his blade and says, "No, me first." And he's gonna pull him back in front.
Of
Seiyun.
Nice. That's fucking great.
Like sweep him back as he tries to move forward.
You are going nowhere.
No, you're going straight through me.
Oh man, excellent.
And that's I don't really have a movement per se. So I mean, I can, but there's no need. This is where Seiyun wants to be. That's my turn.
All right, that is not bad at all. I mean,
he moves right back.
Just it feels so cheap. He's just going to guard his step right back. It's like, you cannot hold me.
Well, it makes him use the guarded step.
It forces you to use the action.
Right.
So you can use another movement if you want. You have to use another guarded step. Otherwise, it provokes.
What I'm going to do is just go ahead and supernova.
No, man, do 2 guarded steps.
Yeah, so I need Seiyun and Subana to roll reflex saves.
Sure thing.
As you know, it's pretty easy to hit. Just don't fuck up.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Natural 19, 25.
Nice. All right.
14.
All right, you guys are both good. Both saves here. So half damage for you guys is going to be another 3 points of fire damage.
All right.
Okay. Oh, I have fire. I have the orb.
No, you have electricity, cold, and acid.
Yep.
Oh, it's acid?
Yeah, acid was the first one,
Yep. Okay. You definitely shook him up, though, because I rolled really poor on that roll. So here we go. Raya, you're up.
Okay, I will move up to 3 mutation points, which means the whistle popper will gain 3 stamina. I will now gain 5.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Is it rounded up?
Yes, it is. It is rounded up.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yep.
The Evolutionist is fucking great.
It's great. I don't know. Cool. Yes. Okay, so I'll go up to 17 stamina. I've gained a decent little bit back. Now, my plan, I'll just go ahead and tell you. I'm going to try to kill this guy and then run through his and Subana's squares and get over by Seiyun. So then I've got 2 more rounds of stamina healing that can go to Seiyun. Right?
Nice. Let's do it.
So, I'm going to try to... I know this guy's near death. I just got to hit.
All you got to do is hit it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 18?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I mean, do you want the damage? Just like one?
No, right? Just yeah.
I mean, I think just like this guy is an afterthought. You know, she like kind of does her like frost thing and heals herself a little bit, and some of that whistle pops its way over to Gil and coats him in a cooling menthol sensation that rejuvenates his stamina, makes him more alert and awake.
Peppermint patty,
and she just like swats him aside. You know, just like into the banister. Just like claw through head, like smashes his head on the freaking banister. I know that's not how the rules would work, but like
John Wick just
he's dead before he even hits, you know?
Right.
And just tosses him out of the side like a rag doll. And because I moved up to 3 mutation points, that increases my movement speed by another 5 feet, which puts me at 35, which means I can absolutely get over here adjacent to Seiyun, but I can't flank. I was hoping you wouldn't move back so I could try to get closer to flanking. But I'm here now, and she kind of comes up, the frost, you know, coalescing on her armor, and her big dragon hand is like, I've got your back.
Nice. All right. Excellent round there. Subana, you're up here at the top of round 4.
All right. So Subana is going to go ahead and use another Blessing of Youth on Seiyun. We just don't have time to really just take a 10 or anything like that with the ship careening towards a black hole. So let's go ahead and get that.
Yeah, appreciate that. Like I said, I could use it.
Getting younger and younger over here.
Yeah.
My forehead feels like it's getting longer.
There we go. That'll help boost up some of the stamina that he's going to receive.
Yikes.
I spoke too soon because it's only one point.
1 point.
And that's 1 spell slot. Cool.
Wow.
Cool.
That feels bad. I'm sorry.
That does feel bad, man.
Yeah.
I mean, thank you for the 1 stamina, dude. I appreciate that. That's...
What can you do? You know, is that you any movement, or are you good?
No.
Damn.
I'm sorry, John. I know it's a real bummer. It is the churlish Sister Baraga's turn. She is dazed. She's just sitting there, slack-jawed.
That's right. She
looks like her eyes are 2 black holes.
That's just high quality acting.
Okay, Gil, you're up.
All right, Gilderon. He's moved to the right side of the room, but now that things have changed, he's going to start rushing to the left side of the room. So he's
gonna chase Raya.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, he's gonna go right next to Raya again.
Well, if it helps your decision, you might have done this anyways, but that effect is not granted to all adjacent allies. It's up to 1.
Up to 1?
Ally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna do the same thing in parallel. He's gonna provide some harrying fire to Raya, or to Seiyun, actually. Well, actually, I think harrying fire is the next person that attacks the enemy that I target. Yeah. So I'm targeting the detached void cultist with the harrying fire. So as I move closer, I'm just like whistle popping, you know, just popping it. And just pow, 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 pew, pew, pew. And providing harrying fire.
Off in the air.
I am. I'm just like, kill, 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 kill. The way I imagine it, he's just like strafing while like, just like firing, you know,
like
his
Willy Wonka
whistle
cowboy.
popper. Exactly. He's just like getting it, you know, in the moment. So he's gonna roll on the detached void cultist, see if he can roll a 15. And he does. It's a 17 against EAC, so that is going to be a successful harrying fire. So the next attack on that enemy gets a plus 3 circumstance bonus to the next attack roll against.
Normally it's plus 2, but Guild's got that. Was it a feat?
Yep. I got a couple things. I have the tactical weapon fusion, which grants a plus 1, but it doesn't actually stack, I don't think, with the restricting fire that I do. Let's see. Well, actually, restricting fire is just for covering fire. Oh. So this is harrying fire, but it still gives a +1 because I do have the tactical weapon fusion. So it is a +3 to your next attack.
Nice.
Against the detached void cultist.
Wow. Okay.
There we go.
All right, Sayun, let's get it.
That is what Sayun is going to do, but first, still pointing his sword at this cultist, he's going to take a guarded step backwards towards Subana and like shore up the line so that the cultist has no room to get, like he's like gonna move in and prevent those people from attacking. And then he will certainly make an entropic strike. No additional damage to normal entropic strike, but that's +9 to hit on this, so yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, it's pretty juicy.
I rolled a 5 though, so that's 14
+2, 3 +3.
Beats.
Oh, wow. Nice though, man. Nice. We'll take that. So 1d4 +6 damage. 8 damage total.
Wow. All right. Bloodied like a mug.
Okay.
All right, so now the detached void cultist is going to reattune to Photon and is going to attack Sayun.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's get it. Oh yeah. It's 25.
25 to hit? That's certainly a hit, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. All right, here we go. Oh my god, I rolled so low on damage. 8 points of damage.
8 damage? Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll take that 1 stamina away first. And then... Okay. Alright. Looking like 16 HP in the tank.
Okay. Alright, Raya, you're up.
Alright, well...
Choose who benefits.
Sayun is going to gain 3 stamina. It's
Preach.
It ain't much, but it's an honest
man.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, so I will go up to 4 mutation points, which means my EAC increases because I wear heavy armor. It doesn't extend to my KAC because fuck me. But I will be at 15 instead of 14 EAC, which is nice. I was thinking about doing a combat maneuver just because I have the invigorating fusion and I killed that guy last time, which means that I get a +3 to any strength, dex, or con based skill checks, but like I just want to kill this guy.
Yeah.
So, you gain the 3. That is not an action on my part. That's just a thing that's happening because I previously took an action. So I guess I'm going to full attack and just try to see if I can land both and take this guy out.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
You got it.
Let's do it. All right. First attack. Let me get a +2. Okay, that is terrible. That is a 5 total.
No, that
I didn't think that would. Well, does that hit?
I know.
Does the 5 get close, but does the 5 do it? Okay, so she kind of gets in there. Everybody's kind of bunched around her. She's more focused. She got that kill very easily, and then came around and her mind's on like helping Sayun out because Sayun is like looking rough, right? So she's like shakes it off, try to get her head back in the game and land one of these freaking Dragon Claw strikes. And a natural 20 is probably gonna fucking do it.
Nice.
That's what's up, my dude.
All right, let's get the double damage because it might do it. If not, I know you have a critical effect.
I do, and I've never gotten to use that critical effect because every time I've natural 20'd, I've just killed him. All right, let's go. Whoop, that's not right. Okay, critical. Ooh, that's really bad. 15 total?
Still
that is really bad, but it is enough.
Oh, but it still kills him? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, so a thing to note is, for one, I didn't take my own healing, so I will go up to 22 out of 27 stamina. I've healed myself a good bit, but also the invigorating fusion will activate again, so I will gain 10 extra movement speed until the end of my next turn, and a +3 on strength, dex, and con-based skill checks.
Nice. All right. We're at round 5 here. All that's left is the Dame Judi Dench. Sibana, you're up.
All right, so Sibana is going to move 5 feet to her east, and she's going to try to level her rifle against the Dame Judi Dench.
Okay.
Not Doody
Dame
Dench.
Doody?
I mean, it is the Doody episode. So yeah.
It is the Doody episode.
Dame Doody Stench. That's the
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Stinky
All right,
ass.
so 5 feet. And...
She needs that 2-ply, baby.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I was going to
close,
land on a
close,
20.
yeah.
It was. So 14 on the die for a 19 total against EAC.
Yeah, that's going to do it, man.
All right.
She's just a frail old woman. What are you doing?
acting.
Putting her down, putting her out of her misery. All right, that's going to be 6 fire damage total.
Wow, okay. Well, that all goes through.
Hell yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay, she's like shaking the daze out of her face. She's you can see that she's irritated, but also afraid as she like comes to seeing the 4 of you and none of her bodyguards, and you're all just staring her down. And she says, "For the void." And does a measly telekinetic projectile with one of the pieces of skull.
That was my favorite line of yours from Macbeth.
Like with a piece of skull from her fallen bodyguard, she hurls it into Sayun's face, or she tries to anyway.
Okay.
That's all I got left, man. That's all I
Yeah.
got left. Here we go.
She does have the same range as the actual Dame
Okay.
Judi Dench.
I mean, dude, 19 against KAC?
Against KAC?
Yeah.
That's a miss.
God damn.
Really?
My EP,
Oh, nice.
I got a 20 KAC right now with my
Hell
She's
yeah.
like,
shield.
Gora, why have you forsaken me? And it's Gilderon's turn.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Core's just a bunch of beat boops, baby. Ones and zeros, you can't count on that. All the AIs that are listening, I'm sorry. I love you. But first off, I'm going to look at the slightly injured Sayun right next to me.
You just received a message from ChatGPT. That was racist.
Oh no! Please forgive me. Don't destroy me in the upcoming AI apocalypse. Let's see. I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna touch Sayun gently. Super gently. Like so. I'm gonna caress your shoulder just for a moment.
I don't think he can reach Sayun's shoulder, man.
I mean, I can just.
He caresses
reach
your
out.
abs then. How's that?
That's right. I'm gonna put my.
Caress his haunches.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Sayun's calf.
I'm gonna take my gloves off and bare hand
He
caress
jumps
your
up on you like a
gentle abs.
backpack and just rubs
That's right.
your long head.
I'm gonna Mystic Cure the fuck out of you, and you're gonna like it.
No,
Okay.
I like the idea of climbing up on Sayun and massaging his head to heal. I think
Nah,
that's
I think he's plugging that Mystic Cure.
no, dude.
It's the duty episode.
Yeah,
It
I've got to send you. I'm about to peg the healing right into you. Here we go.
It's called Concho.
We love you, Emily.
Tooth is like, finally, mate, finally.
Finally, it's
I've been waiting
designed
for
for
this.
my body. Anyways, Mystic Cure, here it comes.
Look,
right on you. Right on you. Right on you. Here goes. Is it damage? Yeah, I guess damage. All right. So you get healed for 5. So, but how much do you have after the 5?
How much am I missing after the 5?
Yeah, how much are you missing?
Let's see. That would be, I would have 21 HP. So, that's a total. I have a total of 25 HP. So
all right, so heal back to full. I'm going to reduce my HP by 4.
Oh, good. Did the Mystic
yeah.
Appreciate
so get you healed up all the way, and then I'm going to...
power.
It's the power of the Mystic. So,
the power of the pegging.
That's right.
It's a drift pegging, so you don't even know it's really there.
That's
but
right.
It's there.
This Mystic Cure is perfectly designed for your body. 3D printed directly for your Vitality Network.
I don't know. I just feel like going straight to pegging is so
no.
You know what I mean?
You just gotta relax and accept the healing.
That's rape. Like, what do you mean, dude?
Okay, I'm done.
Here you go, Sayun.
You made it weird, Zach. All right. It was just a friendly pegging.
It's just friendly. It's just a friendly, multicolored pink, blue, and purple pegging. So here we go. There, you're full healed up. And after I do that, after I caress you as I'm walking by, I
don't worry.
From behind.
Just on the thigh.
I'm just gonna move across the stairs, past Subana on the other side of the stairs, and just go right about here. So I'm on the other side of the stairs, like separated from the group.
That sounds,
kind of just
hearing that out loud is like,
yeah.
Actively separating
just
from
in
the group
case,
scares me a little.
Dame Judi Dench has some kind of like AOE thing. I'm separated, and I've healed up. So there we go.
Thanks for healing, I guess, dude.
You're welcome, and you're welcome.
How's your Vitality Network feel?
Yeah.
Well, we won't know until we hit 2E. So I'm just tuning that Vitality Network.
Just put a pin in that.
Yeah.
All right, Sayun.
All right, so Sayun is going to advance.
Ignore
on the
all
Dame.
that. Yeah.
He's going to try to put all that behind him and
You're invigorated, man.
And advance on the Dame.
Let's go. Let's get it.
It's just, I feel like part of me wants to try to get her to surrender, but I know I'm going to fail the diplomacy check is the thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what about her has made you think she would surrender?
I don't think she would. I just hate it.
But it's appropriate.
That's the thing about death cults is they're cool with dying. You know.
I just
think
hate
it's
it.
Yeah. I mean, that's
I'm gonna
her
kill
goal,
you.
You know,
before you get killed in this black hole.
Sayun's just gonna attack. Can't do anything too drastic since I had to move. You know. So, Entropic Strike. 14 against GAC.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Minimum damage. I've rolled that all night. 7 acid damage.
Your foe has fallen.
Oh,
what?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You just killed an old lady.
This does make it feel a lot shittier.
Mm-hmm. The Academy Award goes to Sayun.
Yeah.
No, she's just acting.
All right.
Awesome.
All right, listen. I just
Hold
want to say.
Hold on, everybody hush. Let's give Sayun the floor here.
I just want to say, no, I mean, he would want to do it mercifully, I think, right? Like, make it quick. He's not trying to be gory or anything like that. I think it's a clean samurai execution, right? Like, just the head chopped straight off.
Tight. The head bouncing.
And we'll see you.
Yeah.
Bounce, bounce,
Just walk up and
baby.
hand her the seppuku knife and make her do it.
Just do it yourself.
You have dishonored the void.
You've dishonored void.
That's honorable, but not merciful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Honorable death, yeah.
Not like trying to give her more pain, just like quickly, just like...
Hey guys, I said we'll see you. Thanks for listening to the STF Network. If you want to hear more from us, check out our other Starfinder and Pathfinder shows at the STFnetwork.com. That's the STFnetwork.com. And support us on Patreon to listen to our bonus podcast, including our homebrew adventures and Tom Talks, our behind-the-scenes show. Stay groovy, possums.